Hey everybody and welcome back to another video. This is How to Invest, Spencer here, and today is going to be another update video on Grow Generation stock, ticker symbol GRWG. And I gotta say it, you could be smashing my avocados. This stock was down over 12% today at its lows and just bounced off of the 2050 range or 2060. It closed around 2090 and is moving upwards in the aftermarket at 2098. And the reason that this stock fell so much today is a very, very small, minute detail that I don't really think will affect this company's bullish and long run case over the next 5 to 10 years. So the reason that it fell so much is because they failed to acquire, or talks broke down between the company HSG Hydro, which is a hydroponics store or company that operates in, I think it was Washington, I believe. We'll hop over to Webull for some of the more in-depth articles and more wider abundance. If you guys typically follow the channel, that you will know that Webull just always has more articles on individual stocks and just provides better information, in my opinion. But we'll check the Bazinga article here. It says Grow Generation has terminated the previously announced asset purchase agreement of HSG Hydro mutually. So both parties agreed that probably wasn't the best idea to go through with this deal. Maybe the price of the acquisition, or maybe they had second thoughts about the company. I personally don't know, but it will explain some of the financials that are getting affected because of this. So this affected the outlook of the company for the third and fourth quarter. It says Grow Generation expects to have $114 to $116 million compared to $123 million. At most it's $9 million, at least it's $7 million. This company makes $400 million a year. I just think this is very, 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 very nitpicking, and for it to be down 10% makes no sense to me for a stock that I'm very, very bullish on. Goes on to say Grow Generation lowers its fiscal year 2021 revenue outlook from 452 to 440 from 470. So $20 million. Like I said, that was predicted to be the revenue of HGS Hydro. That was predicted to go onto their balance sheet as they acquired them. I really don't see this as even newsworthy, let alone a 10% drop. So the last thing is that it said Grow Generation held $124 million in cash and cash equivalents as of June 30th, and GRWG has traded lower by, well, this was old, but trading just about 10% to 21 on the last check Wednesday. But it's currently under 21. Some of the other things that I just wanted to point out about this company were, from the last video, that the average price target on the street for this company is $56. So that's almost a 3x upside just from here on the average analyst. One of the more bullish analysts came out, I think it was as of Friday of last week, and put a $60 price target. I believe it was from TipsRank in my last video. And I just wanted to point out just how fast this company is growing. Their year-over-year quarterly revenue is almost 200%. Their earnings growth year-over-year is almost equally as high. I just think that at the pace of which this company is growing and the amount of profit that they're taking, I think that anytime a company is able to become profitable in a very early stage is always bullish, because that just, in my eyes, proves that they'll be able to expand upon this and make more and more money and expand their very low margins as of the last quarter. Their margins are pretty slim. So that is obviously another thing that can be improved upon for this stuff. And finally, I wanted to go into a quick technical analysis just to look at the chart and give kind of what I've been doing and my opinion on what you guys should be doing with this stock as well. So So today I started to buy probably a quarter percent, or yeah, quarter more of what I would want to add into this position, because I am very bullish on this stock and do want to add more into it. But I do believe that there could be more room to the downside just because of the veracity of which the move was today. If we look at some of the supports, there is kind of a hard support over here on October 23rd of last year, right around the close of 2062, and we almost hard broke that today of 2060. So we broke through it very, very low on the low, but we closed above it, which is a bullish sign for a rebound and a break off of that. We could see maybe a bounce from here or some consolidation, but I believe the latter, or even a continued downward trajectory, would be more likely, although we may see a slightly big green day tomorrow due to maybe a dead cat bounce, or it's just typically known in the stock market, after a stock has a substantial move downwards, it's typically bound for a good day. Sometimes they say even a dead clock with no batteries is right 2 times a day, but those are the hand clocks. It doesn't really work with the analog clocks anymore. But like I said, I started to initiate a quarter more of what I wanted to add to the stock, and I'm waiting to see if it falls more, or if we get a bounce, I will add more to the position. If you made it this far into the video and found it useful, thank you very much for watching, and drop a like button, and have a great day.